What's up, scrappy peeps? Look what time it is. It's Inkie Quill grab 5 time. Yes, it's Wednesday, so that means, well, might not be Wednesday where you are, but it's Wednesday where I am, so thus it's Wednesday grab 5 time. So grab 5 is where I grab 5 things from my stash and I try and use them in one layout. No, I don't try. I succeed. You must succeed in using all 5 things. I have got the Pink Paisley Cedar Lane Embellishment Collection bits and bobs, some Heidi Swap clear stickers which are really old and half used, some basic grey little flower things that I was quite stuck with, but you'll see what I do with them in a moment, some Dear Lizzie stickers over there, and my last thing is a piece of paper from a paper pad by Webster's Pages. It was their last year's calendar one. I'm not sure what it's called. If you really want to know, you can pause it and see it, or let me know in the comments below. So that's what I'm using, and guess what? I think I make 2 layouts using this, but not in this video, so stay tuned for another video where I show you how you can use these same items to make another layout. So I'm scrapping a photo of Frida. She's so cute. Alright, so this one is a 9x12 layout because this year I'm doing my project life and layouts in a 9x12 album. Now, I was stumped with these freaking flowers. Have you ever had, let me know in the comments below, what embellishment or product or anything have you ever got that's just stumped you? I think I got these in a hip kit, and I was thinking for a little while of just doing a cluster, and then I changed it up, and they had this like weird tulle stuff that you were meant to layer them with, and tissue papery things, and it was just a different product than I'm used to. But I think I made it work. I made it work. Make it work. If anyone watches Project Runway and gets that reference, make it work. I made it work. So this layout, if you don't like embellishments, then I'm sorry, this isn't the layout for you, because boy oh boy, did I go a little bit embellishment cray. I did go a little bit embellishment cray, but I think it comes out as a really cute layout. So here I'm just fussing around and combining the bits of the flower, so the tulle bits that look invisible here on camera, the tissue paper and the actual cardstock. And I decided to go with the pinks and the turquoise, of course, because it's me and that's the colours that I usually roll with. I'm adding some clear gesso here to my paper, and I did this because I wanted to add some sort of mixed media to the background, and the gesso kind of just primes the paper, and it just makes the paper not absorb the liquid of the mixed media as quickly as it usually would. So this is some Heidi Shine. If I had $1 for every time someone said Heidi Shine, I would be having you all over to my mansion for a crop session. Seriously, I love the way that Heidi Shine accidentally has taken over the scrapbooking YouTube world. I love it, and every time someone says it, it makes my heart really, really happy. So keep saying Heidi Shine, because it makes me very happy without you even realizing. I added some of the pink and some gold, of course, and get it all over my hands, as I do, and it just gave this really nice mottly look. Now, I do end up covering a lot of it, but that's all right. We know it's there. And do I use my hot glue gun for this? I think I might. Oh, I'm stapling. Bit of a staple there. Yeah, I do use my hot glue gun. And before this, I had accidentally left it on too long and it splurted all over my table. But of course you don't see that. You only know that now because I've told you. And I shouldn't have told you, but I did. I'm not a perfect scrapper, as if you're an inklet, fellow an inklet who watches my videos a lot, you'll know that I'm not one who cares about the preciseness of things. As you can see here, I'm not even looking how the things look in the spot before I stick them on. I'm just grabbing and sticking. That's my motto. Grab it, stick it, move on, because if you stay on things for too long, if you and and move things around too long, you'll be there forever. And I just can't stay that long on one layout. I have to move on, otherwise I wouldn't ever finish anything. I'd have all these half-finished layouts in my stash. So here I'm just taking apart. Some of the flowers had little bits that you had to poke out, but how pretty does that look? Oh, I love flowers. I do. I was a bit concerned about these flowers because they're not the usual. I'm more into the the Maggie Holmes-esque vintagey looking flower. But I really love how these ones worked out. And now I'm grabbing some flowers that I got from a darling subscriber who sent them to me. Thank you. And since this video, I am down to the dregs of this packet. I need to go search for some more beautiful little mini flowers. I absolutely love them. And you know what? I thought, let's just explode the flowers on this layout, because why not? So I went to my resin flowers. A lot of people ask where I get these from. I just type on eBay and go resin flower or flower cabochon, I think they're called. Someone who's from France and has a better accent than my Aussie one probably can say that better. But just type in resin flower and a million will come up, and just pick which ones are cheapest for you and which colours you like. Pretty much that's where I get them from. Adding some of these little pink paisley flowers here, so you can see there are multiple flower styles in here, and because it's just a flower explosion, they all go together. It just seems to seamlessly work. Seems to seamlessly work. Ah, yes, the dad jokes. Now, this little deer, he's a tricky little bugger, because I really love him, and I've loved him for a long time, but I've never known what layout I was going to put him on. And I thought, if anyone's going to be frolicking in a flower explosion, it's a purple deer. Duh. So decided to put that one in. And that little heart, I've loved that little heart, but it says foolish on it. And I don't know when I would use the foolish, and the foolish doesn't look very full, like it doesn't read well as foolish. So I put a little gold heart over the top. This is my little pre-punch stack of little gold hearts. And thank you to the beautiful Sarah, hi Sarah, who let me borrow her Martha Stewart heart punch at the retreat that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I punched an entire piece of gold glitter paper into hearts. It was the most therapeutic and relaxing thing I've ever done. So if you need a bit of relaxing, just punch some hearts. Not in an angry punching way. Aaron's next to me doing little like pew 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 punch hand signals. I asked him if he'd be on the voiceover today, and he said no, because he's only just been on one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all you're going to get from him. A yas. But yes, so punch a heart when you feel frustrated and being feel like you want to be creative, but not. Anyway, back to the layout, Adele. You're such a squirrel. I get so distracted. So here I'm using my double-sided tape to put together some of these cutter parts. Now, the thing with these cutter parts is that you don't have to use them as cutter parts. And I did an earlier video, I think it's called Love This, I grabbed 5 a couple of weeks ago, where I used the cutter part just for layers. Could you type a little bit quieter, please, Aaron? Aaron's over there typing up a storm. It's still...
I don't know how to tell it to shush. It's on as least as it'll go.
So if you can hear typey, it's Aaron. Aaron can't turn off the volume on his typing keys. Anyway, yes, you can use cutter parts just for layers. You don't have to actually use them in pocket pages or whatever. You can just use them as layers. So here I'm scrapping with purple, which I don't think I've done for forever, maybe. I'm sure inklets that have watched for a while will probably say, oh, you did purple here. I might have done purple, but not purple paper. I don't really use purple paper. There is no purple paper. Purple paper is like the Voldemort of the scrapbooking world. It's the thou shall not be named, because there is no purple. Like it's coming a little bit now. There's, different companies bringing purple back. But why is purple Voldemort? Answer me that, American Crafts. Why is purple the Voldemort of scrapbooking? Because no one seems to talk about how it's nowhere, and everyone just pretends it doesn't exist, but it does, very much so. So here, back on topic, I'm using some thickers, some beautiful gold glitzy thickers, and my scripty font. I'm working on a little some plans for a mini class of my scripty font, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments below if a scripty font class will be something that you're after. It's only a very mini class, so very, very affordable. And doing some more hearts, because why not? We've got a flower explosion. Let's just add some more hearts. And it's almost complete. Now, don't get fooled. I do wave goodbye at some point, but it's not goodbye. It's merely a false goodbye. So stay tuned because it's not over yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. I need to cut the sides off mine. Oh, we've got some wavy hands. Oh, that was a flower explosion hand, in case you weren't sure of what that was. And it's a crazy embellished layout, but I absolutely love it. I just feel like it's such a happy layout, and there's no story to tell here. It's a cute fluffy bunny. Not a fluffy bunny butt, but a fluffy bunny snuggle head. And it's just a cute picture. Sometimes there doesn't have to be a story. It's just, I feel like just scrapping a pretty picture and making it more beautiful. So let me know in the comments below a product that has stumped you. So for mine it was those basic grey flowers, but I think I made them work. And there's some sneaky little bunnies in there you can see, and I absolutely love this layout. This is one of my favourites that I've done lately, I would say. But I wave goodbye, but it's not the end. It's not the end. Someone asked what nail polish I'm wearing, by the way. It's Essie, Essie. I got it off eBay, and not sure what colour it is, but if you search it, you'll be able to find it really cheap. $3 a bottle. It's great. I decided to do some stitching around the outside because round the outside. Anyone who listens to Eminem will know that. Anyone who doesn't will think I'm mad. Anyway, stitching, and I'm done. Bye!